Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. I'll give a quick rundown of what I got up to last night. So, I am currently in the spare room. This is where I work and this is where we're gonna have like a linen cupboard. We're not doing a huge amount to this room. We are gonna get new units for linen, bulkier jackets, just for some extra storage. However, it was very basic in here, so we have decided to add like half wall paneling. They're these, how do you say it? So we bought some Dado Rails, I want to say that's how you say it. They're like this, almost like a picture rail. And last night I drew up the entire plans on our wall with pencil. I was here from when I finished work at 5:30 until Kyle got home at like 10:15. So it took me a really long time. I don't know why it took me that long. I think it's because I kept taking breaks. It was very like mind numbing because it's a different style of maths, I think. It was quite easy, but drawing it and making sure it all matched up on each wall was quite interesting. Anyway, this is kind of what we're dealing with. So we've got the plans. Why is it blurry in here? We've got the... Why does my camera not want to focus in here? That's really strange. Is that just me? So I've drawn on each wall the shape and how many we're going to go for. So my task for this evening is to hopefully get everything I can. I definitely think we haven't got enough of the rails. I've got 2 packs and each pack has got 6, so I've got 12 lots of 2 meters. I don't even think that's gonna cover half because there's a lot. We're just gonna do as much as we can. I don't know how I'm gonna get on with cutting it because I believe they're plastic, so I would probably be better off with like a real drill to go down and cut it a bit neater and smoother, but we haven't got that and I'm not going to buy one for the purpose of just doing this. So let's see how we get on. It'll be a majority of a time lapse, I think, because this is going to take a real long time, and let's just see how we get on. I'm actually just going to go round and do the first like halfway up rail and then start the paneling because I think that's the easiest part. Hello. We're actually on to Friday now. Finished work up for the week, and when I did that little snippet I didn't actually do anything. I had a complete tantrum. It's really difficult. I thought this was going to be, I spent so long doing the drawings. I thought that was going to be the hardest and longest part, but actually cutting these bad boys are the hardest part and get them to go together. So I've done one with help of Kyle because the longer bits are a little bit trickier to measure and hold up against the wall and all that fun stuff. And I'm now on to the next part. So I've got the top bit, but oh my goodness, is it hard. I think we're going to be here for a while. We've just done one and I'd say it's taken us about an hour to do one. It looks great. It's going to look so lovely when it's done, but yeah, it's hard work. So I've done one wall. We've got a bit of a dilemma because the gap, like the drawing up that I made on this wall, well, the panelling's like quite thick, so there wouldn't be a gap in between it. So we're just going to ignore this part and continue with the rest. But this is one wall done apart from the rail that's going to go along. Hence the tea. Kyle's going to finish the rest because it's actually quite mind numbing. I've ordered another pack from Screwfix because we definitely don't have enough. And I actually think we're going to need 4 in total. There's only 1 to collect from Screwfix, otherwise I would have ordered 2. Oh. So if we need 2... yeah, but if we need 2 more, it's going to have to come to our warehouse. So I would almost want to get on and order it tonight. Oh, right. But I don't know if we'd need to. I think we will. Considering... Is it not something they just have it in? Well, they only have 1 in at the moment. They might order more, to be fair, and always have at least 1 in stock, but the fact that that wall took 1 up, look, and we've only done 2 squares. And we've got to do the rail all around. We're definitely going to need 4, but I want to try and get as much finished tonight because we have obviously plans tomorrow. And then Sunday we can continue. So yeah, to be fair, they're open Sunday, so what I could do is order it tomorrow and then it should be here for Sunday pickup. So I was just doing the cuttings for the wall that I'm looking at. And look how off the wall is. So I'm gonna put this flush with the wall, as you can see. Up, yeah, that's great. Oh. What on earth is that? If I put it flat here, it's even worse. This way. I'm not too sure who designed this wall, but didn't do the best job. I mean, actually, you can kind of, I don't know if that you can see it on camera, but you can kind of see it curve in the corner. That's going to be fun gluing. I don't even know if that's going to stick. I'm going to have to like bend it to stick on, but I don't know if that'll work. I've done another one. We're getting there really slowly. It's been 2.5 hours and I've done this. It does look pretty though. Can you say hi? Look who we've just found. We had the most strange morning. We found this little guy running in the road. So we've run to the vets to see if he's can be microchipped and checked. But how cute are you? Started our morning off great, and this dog was just running in the road. This other man was trying to get him and was like, did you see where he came from? So we managed to speed up. He was running at speed. Get hold of him, bring him to the vet. I'm hoping they're going to be able to help us because he doesn't have a name tag on his collar. Hello, I'm kind of back in the position that I started this vlog in. I've just had my eyebrows done, hence why they're a little bit dark, so I've had some tint, but how amazing do they look? So I would go every 6 weeks and get HD brows done, which is just a wax, thread and tint. And then 6 weeks later I would get lightening done, where my brow lady bleaches my brow hair. She then puts a light warm brown tint on my eyebrows, because my eyebrows are naturally very, very, very dark, to the point where I actually just think that they're black. So we lift them and we put a warm tone on to kind of match my actual hair. And I now try and space out to just only get that treatment. I quite enjoy snipping and plucking my own eyebrows in between, which I know you shouldn't do when you have a beauty therapist, but that is what I do. And then I kind of stretch it out until I have to get lightening done again. I'm obsessed every time I go to see her. We have a great catch up and my eyebrows always look unreal. I always think before my appointment, they're not that bad, I don't need doing, but when I get them done, I feel so much better. And especially after my face wash tonight, they just get a little bit brighter. So I'm really happy that I've got my light brows back again. I didn't inform you what happened to the dog. So thankfully the dog got reunited with its owner. It was about a few hours after we left the dog with the vet, because they couldn't find the owner's details, so they didn't want to keep us about, and we got on with our day. I left my number with the vet and they called to say that he was very excited when he saw his owner. So he was reunited, which is really lovely news. And then we went to my nan's because it was her birthday at the beginning of the week. And we spent the day with her, had dinner. It was really, really lovely. Sunday, we had family in and out all day, and we also finished the room. That was the main thing I wanted to say, is that we finished the room. Apart from, so no, actually no, we haven't. I take that back very quickly. We haven't done the top rail yet, but all the paneling, the hardest part personally is done. I really got the hang of it in the end. The sawing was being done in about 5 seconds. Chucking it up, had the spirit level. I had this really good routine going. So I will show you what the room's looking like. Here we are. So I've done every single wall, and I even have gone round the plug socket. The only bit I haven't done is this really strange, oh, sorry about my squeaky chair. It's this really strange thin part. I think we're gonna leave it. And then here we go. I will do a better reveal, I think, on my TikTok, obviously on here too, but a much better view of the room on my TikTok once we have completely finished. I have ordered another pack to finish it tomorrow evening. I only have 2 of the rails left, so I was thinking about doing those tonight, packing up the mess here, and then all I have to do tomorrow is those 2. But I wanted to give a rundown because I have not picked up the camera since we rescued the dog. It's been a bit of a whirlwind weekend, I can't lie. But positive start to the week. I am feeling great this week, so I'm trying to keep my productivity, if that's even a word, in action. Now that I feel like I want to do something, I am taking full advantage of it. Also, can I just say, the beginning of this video when I'm talking about a saw, I say drill, I mean saw, and I picked that up a lot in my videos, that I'm using the complete wrong words. Well, I wouldn't normally, on a day-to-day, speaking normally to people, but when I speak to the camera, sometimes I think I second guess myself. I said drill, and I meant saw. I wanted to clear that up. I do know what I'm talking about, I promise. I've also started doing on my Instagram, which I always link all my socials in my description. I've started doing on my Instagram a weekly photo dump. So I take snippets of what I do in the week, and I also post that over on there, and there's a few extra little things that I don't share on YouTube because it's probably extremely boring to talk about or film, but you kind of get the gist of like little snippets what I get to. So my Instagram is always there for a follow if you're interested to see what I get up to in the week. It's not that exciting. I normally share the most exciting stuff here on YouTube, but all the little bits in between, any tips for DIY cleaning, as you know, they are my favourite areas to talk about. But even walks, locations that we go to, they are always on my Instagram if I fail to remember to put them in my vlog. So I am going to end this vlog here. It's very, very short, so apologies for that. However, I do feel like everyone's attention span is not as good as it used to be. I can personally sit down and watch a 60-minute video. As we all know, Zoe Sugg is the queen of posting lovely long vlogs, and I live for it. And although not everyone does, so I tried to keep them some 10-minute ones, just like a quick update of my week if I'm not getting up to much. It's something that I want to put out there, or it could be a longer video if we get something more exciting, or I have a holiday and I stretch it out and there's obviously more stuff going on because I'm doing stuff, but majority of the time I work in the week, so I don't get up to much during the day, so there's really not much to film and pick up my camera for. But I do try my best to pick up my camera in the evenings when I'm doing stuff at home. Tell you what, it does make me more productive because I really, really, really want to try with YouTube this year, and I know everyone tries with YouTube, but I really, really, really love filming and editing and sharing my life with the internet because I love watching YouTube as I grow up, and I find it makes me do stuff because I'm like, oh, I haven't got any content, like I need to film something. I do not want to let this slip, especially when you buy an expensive camera. It's this is the reason why I've bought this camera, because it's what I want to do, and it drove me to then film, because if you spend all that money on something, you better use it. But it does make me more productive because if there's something I need to do in the evening, I'm like, you know what, pick up the camera, let's talk. Thank you for watching. If you've watched this far, I really, really appreciate it, and I will see you. I need to redo my nails. I've completely, don't know if this is going to focus. There we go. I've just torn the corner off my thumb. That's great. I've completely ripped all my gel off. Awful, awful mistake, because now my nails are super brittle. I need to redo them, but because I'm not redoing them, they're all going to break off. That's fabulous. Anyway, let's go back to the outro. Thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you do tune in every week or just tune in every now and again, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next weekend.